The RAF launched an attack from RAF Marham on a major bunker in Sirte, which is Gaddafi's hometown. It's essential that we do not allow the regime to regroup, we do not allow them to counterattack, and where there are command and control facilities that we can identify, we will destroy them. It's not a manhunt for Gaddafi, but it's essential that we try to track the elements of the regime that could still pose a threat to the civilian population, which is what we continue to do, and where we can identify the means by which those remnants may continue to wage war on the population, we will destroy them under the authority that we have from the United Nations. Any elements of the circle around Gaddafi who continue to threaten the population, who continue to use what forces they have to threaten the population of Libya, are legitimate targets. There was understandable euphoria at the effective fall of the regime, but we must remember that this is a regime that's been in place for a long time, that was very well equipped militarily, had considerable command and control capabilities, and should they choose to resist, they could do so for some time. So this is not a time for us to take our eye off the ball. What on the ground may seem messy is almost unavoidably a necessary transition to a new authority. And although it may be frustrating in the days ahead, there are, I think, sufficient signs of the new authority emerging, of funding for that authority emerging, and of NATO continuing to act under the UN resolution as a cause of optimism. I think NATO as an organisation, as command and control, has worked extremely well. NATO in coordination of its targeting has worked extremely well. It's disappointing that some of our NATO partners chose not to be involved in this. And I think that there is a debate to be had about the way in which some countries chose not to be involved. NATO is not an a la carte menu.